Life is short, it ain't no guarantees. Just step on out, girl, you wear it.
Welcome, everybody. Another week. Oh my goodness. We have a wonderful show for you today.
Go Curvy.
Thursday is my favorite day of the whole week because I get to spend time with my Go Curvy family. Are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go Curvy! Welcome everybody. Oh my goodness, we are so happy to have you here with us today. It's Thursday and it's Go Curvy time. But today's a little different because I'm actually not sitting here with you. I'm over in the chat room. That's right, if you're on Ustream, I'm in there chatting with you right now because this is the best of Go Curvy. Let's get this episode started right with my interview with the incredible, beautiful Emme.
Well, Go Curvy viewers, it is very rare when you get to talk to your idol, somebody that you has given you so much inspiration, somebody so strong that's made an impact in your life. And I have that chance today. I'm speaking with Emme today. Emme was the first curvy supermodel. She paved the way for what we are able to do today. She opened the doors for us and she's such an inspiration and she is here with us today. Emme, welcome to Go Curvy.
You're so sweet, Sherry Lee. Seriously. That's such a nice intro. Thank you. Thank you.
You opened the doors. You truly did. You put yourself out there and you're like, hey, this is who I am. I'm beautiful and just such an inspiration. I know when you started modeling, where did that confidence come from?
I can only credit my athletic background, really, and I also had a really tall mother. So when I was growing up and I was in 7th grade and I think I was about 5'8". So she would put her hand behind my back and say, if you're going to be tall, stand tall. Don't slouch, don't try and hide, but stand tall. And when I got involved in athletics, being tall really, really helped me. So I carried that through. I was in basketball, I was in volleyball, I was in many, many different kinds of sports. And with being an athlete, it really, truly helped me with self-confidence. I would never, ever have expected to have gotten into modeling back in 1989, if you can, hello, that was a long time ago, but, but I fell into it because I saw an ad. And when they said, we're looking for size 12, 14 women, I said, my gosh, I've never heard of an ad for my size. It's always so much smaller. And I said, I'm not about to lose any weight. I've always been a 12. I think I was born a 12. And so I walked in and I went to the first modeling agency. And then after 6 months being there, I went to Ford and the rest was history. Really.
Wow.
It was like, why not? Just go meet the person that put the ad in the paper. See if there's a connection. That's all it was. And you never know when your opportunity is. And I never win lotteries. I never win like the raffle. But it's kind of idiotic because when I take a look at my career, I've really won in many different ways, not just with prizes, but with personal satisfaction to open doors. And look at what you're doing, Sherry Lee. Look what the plethora of beautiful plus size models that are really rocking it and hitting it hard. And also in LA, there's a modeling agency that promotes healthy at any size. I just love that women are taking it upon themselves to own who they are, like yourself.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Bravo.
Thank you so much. And it's true. Our voices are just getting louder and we are forcing people to listen.
Well, the interesting thing, Sherry Lee, is we don't even have to raise our voices. We don't even have to force anyone to hear us if we just start using our voices.
So true.
I think it's a more of an honored and a more esteemed place of power when a woman, whether she's tiny or larger, when she owns herself, there's something so magical and beautiful that comes with that.
It's self-confidence.
Yes, absolutely. And it takes a lifetime sometimes to get it, but it comes when you keep practicing, just like a Pavlovian dog, where you're trying to train yourself not to think negativity in negative ways. And then all of a sudden you start rewarding yourself with, hey, speaking kinder to myself when you actually wake up and have great things to say about yourself and about your day instead of all the negative things that can happen. When you reward yourself with a great workout or eating healthy and clean and feeling good from the inside out, you're going to feel good. You're going to project good.
Wonderful. Part of loving yourself is looking after yourself. I know for both you and I, we've both had health scares in our lives. I know about your cancer, and I actually had a stroke a couple years ago.
You're a thriver.
Thank you, sweetheart. And same to you. Yay, Emme. Yay, survivor. And I just think it's really important, too, that we get the message out to look after yourself. What's up for Emme in 2014?
I'm going back into modeling to Muse Models very soon.
Woo! Love it.
So the measuring tape has been come out, and I'm like, well, that's kind of interesting, And when you think after 20 years of being in the industry and then taking a break for about 8 years, it's like, okay, mama's got to get her game back on, and it's good. It's not a bad thing.
Right? And I'm going to share something with you, Emme, that nobody, the only one that probably knows is my dog, Bricks. I threw the scale out many years ago, and that was one of my demons, and, triggered a whole bunch of eating disorders and stuff. But one thing that I do is every Saturday morning, I take a naked picture. And that is my measurement, and that's kind of what keeps me in check. And we do need to keep track because we really do need to keep ourselves healthy.
Right? How nice and lovely. Seriously,
so
it's
know
great.
my big secret, Emme.
No, it's no longer a secret now, there, Shirley.
Right. No peeking in my curtains on everybody out there.
It's great to say that I'm getting back into modeling. From what I understand, there's not a lot of curvy, full-figured models, so that are age 45 and above. And I was like, well, okay. So they're like, would you come back? I was like, sure. Yeah, of course, I'd love to.
Let's talk about Emme's cruise.
The Emme cruise is going to be incredible. I have my mentors in the food, body, growth of how I've grown in my life are going to be the presenters on the trip. It's dinner parties and a snorkeling trip to Bermuda. So please go into Emme Nation or go on to emmecruise.com and sign up. I would love to have your Curvy girls come.
That sounds absolutely amazing.
I want you to come, Sherry.
You know it. Emme, this has been absolutely probably one of the best days of my life. I got to meet you. You are I have on my card, and I have to say this, you were named one of People's 50 most beautiful people. And I have to say, not only are you beautiful on the outside, but just talking with you, you are so beautiful on the inside. Such an inspiration, such an honor to have you. I hope you'll come back and chat with us often. I can't thank you enough. Bye, Emme.
Thank you. Take care.
I had the pleasure of interviewing the beautiful curvy model Hayley Hasselhoff. This incredible young lady has been all across the world. I do believe when she sat down with us, she was leaving that night for Australia. And since that, she's been to Paris, London. Hayley Hasselhoff, it was such a pleasure. Let's have a look. Check out the smile. Oh my goodness, I am beaming because I have Hayley Hasselhoff on the couch with me today. Beautiful, gorgeous, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We were just talking, I was telling Hayley that we did a little piece on her a couple weeks ago because we were so proud what she did in the UK. Like you were over there. You were.
I know, and it's so funny because I saw your piece on Twitter. That's how crazy social media is now.
Right?
Yeah.
And you were over there for the British Plus Size Fashion Weekend. Mm-hmm. And I know it was the second annual.
Yep.
But your first time.
My first time. Wow. It was my first time really doing runway. I think that it's so different because in plus size there isn't a lot of runway.
Right.
So right now it's like there's this huge plus size movement going on. Yeah. There's New York, there's Chicago, there's Australia, there's London, there's Paris. It's like when is LA going to do it? And that's the question.
Right.
So we'll see what happens with that coming up soon.
That is so. What was the experience like? So your first runway, there were some amazing designers.
Yep.
And it's like the whole weekend, and it's like it's wonderful because it's very positive, very positive. Curvy, were you nervous when you first walked down the
No,
runway?
I'm an adrenaline junkie. So like, and the thing is too, there were 16 designers, and I was walking for 13 of them.
Wow.
So, and I was opening and closing a lot of them. So it was a mayhem backstage. It was literally like go, 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 go. And
Run,
like,
run, run, run.
But I loved it. Like it was, we had to do 2 shows back to back. So it was really cool to go from one, learn from it, and then go to the next one.
And go to the next one.
Yeah.
Wow. And now you're moving on, and I have to read this because this is so cool. Godmother of Pulp Fashion Week Paris. What is that?
So that is another organization who put together like a fashion weekend for curvy girls. It's kind of, it starts in Paris Fashion Week, and so it's kind of like the same thing as British, but just different people, different brands, and yeah, I'm the ambassador of it, so it's gonna be really cool.
In Paris.
I know.
Wow, look
I
at you,
know.
curvy girl, going all over the place.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Because I know you're going to Australia.
I am tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow I go to Australia.
Wow. And what are you doing in Australia?
I'm just doing a bunch of co-hosting and just a bunch of really fun things and just kind of exploring the city and having people kind of watch my journey.
That is incredible. Are you ready for that long flight?
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, I have so much to do. It's like, I literally just got back 3 days ago. I'm gonna go pack up and get on that flight. But I'm excited, actually. I like long flights. Yeah. I'm used to it now. I feel like I've been going overseas for a while. So it's just like you pack that bag of good things and you're set to go.
Right? And
yeah.
I guess the one good thing, it gives you time to relax, too.
Yeah, I enjoy having, like, being able to watch movies and just have those 10 hours myself.
And hopefully we'll be able to watch your social media and see your journey over there.
Yeah,
that is
you
so
should.
exciting. 14. You started in this industry at 14 modeling.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's incredible for anybody, but for a curvy girl, where did you get the confidence to do it?
You know, I grew up in a very passion-driven family, and I've always wanted to get into the entertainment business. I've always let out my emotions through creativity, through acting, through singing, through painting. And then modeling kind of just came. My dad's publicist said to him one day, "Have you ever thought about Hayley becoming a plus-size model?" And then she's like, "I know somebody at Thore. Why don't you take a meeting?" Yeah. Took a meeting, got signed, and then became the face of Thore. And then I kind of did that for a while and then went into acting. And it's so funny though, my journey, like it went from being a plus size model and talking to young girls about body image to then being on a scripted series where my character was completely all about body image.
Right.
And so it's just, I feel like, I don't know, it just feels good for me to be able to still be in that realm, and especially being part of something right now where there's such a movement going on.
Such a movement. Hayley, it is incredible. It is
is
incredible. This curvy movement is coming, and it's coming fast. And I want to ask you, from your point of view, do you think the curvy movement is affecting the fashion industry?
100%. I think it's affecting the fashion industry that a lot of brands are opening up their sizes. Yeah. But more importantly, we're getting the same respect as straight size to have the availability in fashion that straight size gets. And I think that's so important. And that's why these little weekends, even though people keep saying, well, what do you think about, that there's a weekend and then there's a week? I'm like, that's fine to me, because this one weekend is only for curvy girls. Yep. And there's 16 designers from all around the world. You get to see the availability. I would have never known the type of fashion there is out there before doing that show.
It's so true. And I think I heard you say that on an interview, and I totally agree, because for me too, I had no idea.
No idea.
Incredible fashion that's out there. And that's what the curvy movement's all about. We're going to let everybody know. Sweetheart, thank you so much.
You.
But I have one more, because I know the young ladies out there, they see you. You are so confident and so beautiful and so positive. What's your words of advice to the young girls out there who maybe, woke up this morning and just aren't feeling great about themselves?
Well, if you woke up this morning and aren't feeling great about yourself, know that we're supposed to have bad days. Having bad days is good. Having those bad days, you need to have them to get to the good ones. Because I think that when people say, don't get down upon yourself, don't cry, it's like, why? We're supposed to go through these things.
Let it out.
To work through it, to then get to a good day. But I think that, I live by really just exuding love into myself, knowing that, like, if you exude love into yourself, you're going to be exuding love into other people. And so I think that's really important.
That's so beautiful. That is like so beautiful. What great. Love yourself.
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. Thank you, beautiful.
Thank you.
I can't believe that you came. You're going tomorrow and you came to talk with us.
Thank
you so much. We will absolutely be following your journey and cheering you on every step of the way. Alice Clayton herself was live on the couch. She came all the way from across the country. Okay, maybe she didn't come all the way across the country for Go Curvy, but we had her, we laughed, we had so much fun. Come share with us. Author Alice Clayton is here to talk to us about redheads. Hey, Alice.
Hey, Sherry. How you doing?
Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so excited to have you.
I am thrilled to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Let's talk about the Redhead series.
Let's do that.
Especially the redhead plays her hand.
Yeah, this is my latest book. It just came out in December, and this is the last book in the Redhead series.
Oh, no.
I think.
Maybe we can talk her into another one, though.
Yeah, I will write more for cash.
Oh, there we go.
It's not a problem. Yeah, so, or bananas, I don't know yet. Yeah, it's the last book in the Redhead series, and it's really close to my heart, and it's just such a nice little way to button up this very sexy, very steamy, but very emotional series too, so it's really exciting.
Tell us a little bit about Grace.
Grace Sheridan is an older woman who comes back to Hollywood, older at 33, which is older. She comes back to kind of try her second hand at acting in this Hollywood dream that she gave up on years and years ago. And when she gets out here, she meets Jack Hamilton, who's kind of this up-and-coming Hollywood star, and he's British, so we love that.
And he's got an accent.
He's got an accent, so forget about it. And he's 24, so there's this age difference, and suddenly she's now thrust into this new world of paparazzi and tan sedans following her, and all these other things in the middle of this very hot, very steamy love affair that they're having, set across kind of the backdrop of Hollywood.
Of Hollywood.
Yeah.
And there's something special about Grace. She's a curvy girl.
She is a curvy girl. It's really interesting. She's a curvy girl only in Hollywood.
Right.
The rest of the country, she is perfectly wonderful and healthy and gorgeous and voluptuous, but here in Hollywood, she's a curvy girl, and it comes up every single time she's spotted with Jack Hamilton. It's this unidentified redhead, older redhead, voluptuous redhead, and as she kind of becomes an actress in her own right, gets her own series, really comes to the forefront.
She does, and she actually becomes a hero to other curvy girls in the book.
She does. So in kind of this weird twist of fate, she has, of course, this contingent of people online that don't like her because she's dating Jack Hamilton. Right. Much like everybody did not care for the Kristen Stewart with the Robert Pattinson. Right. I can't even talk about Robert Pattinson. Do we have time to talk about? Okay. We'll segue back to that. But there's this other very small but beginning to be very vocal contingent of women online. They're like, leave her alone. She's gorgeous. How could you possibly say anything about this gorgeous woman? And so she kind of draws her strength from that and is bolstered by that. So.
And it's wonderful, and she's empowering other curvy girls.
She is, definitely. So it's just, I think it's very timely and very topical. There's such pressure on women in this town to be gorgeous and just be unnaturally thin. Right. And so then you see someone that actually has a real body on television, and I think that people rally towards that.
I absolutely agree. And we love Grace. What a great character. But I want to talk a bit about Alice.
Okay.
And I know in your 30s, you had a whole new career change.
I did. Out of nowhere at 33, oddly enough, was kind of my turning point as well. I had worked for years in retail management, and I was an esthetician, and I was a makeup artist and a trainer for a big cosmetics corporation, and I had never written anything before, ever. And other than a freshman 101 class when I was in college. And so I just started having these ideas, and I wrote what became The Unidentified Redhead. And so I have written 4 books in my entire life, and all 4 have been published. So this is just like the biggest wonderful whirlwind all of a sudden. So there's no reason that you can't just make a course correction in the middle of your life.
Right. I think in life, if we wait for the perfect time to make a change, it never happens.
You'll never do it.
And like you did, you just jumped in. And look at you, 4 books.
Yeah,
That's
3 more coming out this year. It's
That's
bananas.
absolutely incredible. So I got to ask you about another word, wall bangers.
Wall banger, yes. Wall banger is what kind of put me on the map. That was actually my 3rd book to come out, and it just went crazy town on the internet. It ran up to number 2 on Amazon, and it sat there for 2 weeks and just really just kind of put my name on the map.
And
So.
did a little birdie tell me, is there another wall banger book coming out
There
very soon?
is, yes. The little birdie was me, and very excited about it. Yes, Rusty Nailed is the sequel to Wallbanger, and is the 2nd book in what we're calling the Cocktail series.
Ooh.
So,
Alice, thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh my
You
goodness.
are such a delight. Everybody, you have to get out and get these books. They are incredible.
It's true.
They will keep you reading and not wanting to put them down. Alice Clayton, everybody. Okay. Sorry. I have Katrina Parker's voice in my head all the time. Oh my goodness. She has the most angelic voice, and if any voice is going to be in my head, I'm so happy it's hers. Her first appearance on Go Curvy. You want to have a look?
Thank you. This is In and Out of the Dark. I can sense this shadow in our home. Our bonds are shaping, sinking you like a stone. Her smell is underneath your skin. The sin of cigarettes and casual sin. I know you well. I see the signs that your love is gone. Well, I hope she makes you feel alive. Let me linger on. I can see you running in and out of the dark. I know you're reaching out for some other spark. I feel you falling out of my arms. I know you're running in and out of the dark. Oh, 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 oh. I can feel this ache inside my bones. You're restless, heart is up and already gone. Her spell on you is like her fire. The flame is lit up like the 4th of July. I know you well. I see the signs that your love is gone. Well, I hope she makes you feel alive. Let me linger on. I can see you running in and out of the dark. I know you're reaching out for some other spark. I feel you falling out of my arms. I know you're running in and out of the dark. Oh, 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 oh. I know you well. I see the signs that your love is gone. Well, I hope she makes you feel alive. Let me linger on. Let me linger on. Let me linger on. Let me linger on. I can see you running in and out of the dark. I know you're reaching out for some other spark. I feel you falling out of my arms. I know you're running in and out of the dark. Oh, 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 oh,
enough of Odelia Gray. The author, Sue-Ann Jaffarian herself, was on the Go Curvy couch. Let's see what she had to say. I think I asked her some questions about Odelia. Did she give us the inside scoop? Let's see. Look who I have with me today, Sue-Ann Jaffarian. Yay! Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to have you here today. I am the biggest Odelia Gray fan.
Oh,
and
thanks for saying that. Although I've never had such a great welcome anywhere, I have to admit.
Well, we're so excited to have you here.
Thanks.
Our executive producer, Brad Wyman, told me about you, and he's like, Sherry, go out and get this book now. And I couldn't put it down. It sits beside my bed because I read it. I think I read it in a day. And I just like it there because it's such a feel-good book, because I love Odelia Gray. And I said, if Sue-Ann Jaffarian is ever on my couch, there's one question I want to ask her, and it's like, are you Odelia Gray?
She dresses better and swears less.
What a great answer. Oh, I love that. I love that. I have a few questions to ask you.
Of course.
How did you become an author?
Oh, that was always my life's dream, actually. But it wasn't until I was in my early 40s that I applied myself and made a commitment to do it.
Yes.
And literally put my butt in the chair and made it happen.
Wow. That's incredible. And you heard me talk about Odelia Gray. Tell us a little bit about her.
Well, she's middle-aged. I mean, when the book starts, she's, I think, in her 40s.
Yeah.
And now in the series, she's in her 50s.
Yeah.
And she's plus size, she's sassy, she sees the world through not rose-colored glasses, but Groucho Marx glasses.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's a paralegal.
Yes.
And when the books start out, I mean, I'm not giving any spoilers since we're in book 9 now, but she starts out single.
Yeah.
And her life is in a rut in book 1.
It is.
And as it evolves, she meets the man of her dreams, she gets married. She's living life large, and she doesn't have a problem with that.
That's right. And she gets herself in some spots in these books.
She gets herself in her spots.
Yes,
her friends
she
call
does.
her corpse magnet. Yes. And she's a paralegal. Now we are the same.
The same.
I am a paralegal by day.
That is
and so is she.
wonderful.
So.
Oh, that is so wonderful. And I know sometimes in the book she can be a little bit hard on herself. And I think as Curvy girls, we all do that. But she also has some sass.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yes.
like her. It's that sass. It's like that take no nonsense part of her.
Especially
that is
at the end
incredible.
of the first book.
Right?
Yeah.
She does it. She
Yeah.
does her thing. How many books have you written, Sue-Ann? Like how many books now?
Well, I have 2 series.
Yes.
I have a paranormal series also called The Ghost of Granny Apples,
Yep.
which Odelia doesn't have a part in. And I have the 9th Odelia just came out in December.
Wow, yeah, that's
And
wonderful.
I am currently writing the 5th Granny Apples novel. And there's also 2 Granny Apples novellas, ebook novellas. One just came out 2 days ago.
Right.
And another novel's coming out in just a few weeks.
That's incredible. You're a busy lady.
Yeah, I
How
get
do you
busy.
find the time? Because I know you work full time. How do you find the time to do it all?
I ignore the dust bunnies under the, under the furniture a lot. I carve out the time. When people tell me they don't have time to pursue what they want to pursue, they don't really want it bad enough.
Right. Look at you. Would you say this is your dream? You're living your dream?
I'm living my dream. I'd live my dream more if I was at the top of the New York Times bestseller list. But yes, I'm doing what I want to do, and that's exciting. And it's never too late.
Never.
It's never too
never,
late.
Never,
And,
ever too late. It just that's great. That's a great advice. It's never too late to
No.
live your passion. And talking about the Ghost of Granny Apples, tell us a little bit about that, because I know that's a different series.
Yes.
Do you tell us a little bit? And I know that we have a book here that's like kind of new that I heard that
Yes.
nobody's really seen yet.
This is
That's
the
so
first time
exciting.
I've seen it.
Ooh, can we get this, guys? Can we get this amazing book?
Right here.
Isn't that incredible?
This one right here. First time I've seen it today on your show. It comes out on the beginning of March, and Ghost of Granny Apples is my homage to the old Topper series.
Oh, wow.
I mean, as a kid, I saw that in reruns on Saturdays.
Yes.
It's about a ghost from Pioneer, California, from the Gold Rush days of California, who teams up with her great-great-great-granddaughter, who is a Hollywood, I guess she's a divorced wife of a Hollywood celebrity. And they solve the mysteries of ghosts, past and present. They solve murders that have happened, and sometimes modern murders.
Oh, that is so fun.
And Granny's very snarky.
She's snarky. Oh, does she have a little bit of an attitude?
She has a big time attitude, and she loves modern life, even though she's dead.
Yeah.
She is a big fan of NFL football.
Oh, I like Granny.
Yeah, and she watches crime dramas on TV, but she's frustrated because she can't work the clicker. So we have a lot of fun with Granny.
That is wonderful. You have got to leave me one of these books because I know what I'm going to be
Absolutely.
doing tonight. I'm going to be reading about Granny, and this is incredible. Sue-Ann has done something really incredible for our viewers out there, and she's brought us some books to give away. So if you hashtag Go Curvy Book Club, you have a chance to win these books, and I guarantee you are not going to want to put them down. Sue-Ann Jaffarian, thank you so much.
having me.
I'm so excited. Sue-Ann Jaffarian's on my couch. Oh my goodness. We need to talk later on. You have to stick around because I want to talk more Odelia Gray because I don't want to give away too many secrets, but I love this character, and thank you for creating her. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, he's not live? You told me he was gonna be on live, Matthew. I was primping because Gregory Zarian, I heard, was on. Oh, but he is. He was on my couch, not once, but twice. You wanna have a look? I know you like this one, ladies. Gregory Zarian.
So,
Yes.
Gregory Zarian.
You got me on the couch again.
I got you on the couch, and I have you all to myself on the couch.
Yeah, I don't want to share you anymore. Not that I don't love Joanna and Delaney, but I need you by myself right now.
I want you because you have the best advice ever for people. And
Thank you.
lifestyle expert,
Yes.
wellness expert.
Yes.
There's so many model,
Yes.
gorgeous man.
Love that one. Thank you.
Oh, so many things. But today you're going to tell us a little bit about spring cleaning your life.
Yes.
You know, we spring clean our house.
We do.
And, you know, sometimes we need a little bit of help. So let's start. Reason, season, lifetime.
Well, here's the, I mean, you know, when we spring clean our house, we get rid of all the, as I said earlier, the extra crap that we don't need.
Yeah.
You know, this is a relationship.
Yeah.
I look at life as there are reasons, seasons, and lifetimes.
Yeah.
You know, Josie, okay, ready? Are you going to get emotional? Josie's a lifetime to me.
Yeah.
You know, she will be in my life for a lifetime. And as we get older, some of our lifetimes turn into seasons.
Yeah.
And we hang on to reasons for no reason. We are very smart people. Yeah. We know what feels good. Yeah. We know what doesn't feel good. Yeah. So when someone comes into your life, really just pay attention to what that is. And I believe that friendships run their course. Mm-hmm. I believe relationships run their course, be it dating or non-dating. And I believe that God in the universe, or the powers that be, put people in our lives as assignments.
Right.
And once we get the lesson, it's okay to just say, you know what, I'm really grateful for this person. It's now time to go this way. Right. Because if you're doing it by yourself, you're doing it by yourself.
Right.
So thank the relationships that don't serve you anymore. Bless them with love.
Right,
and focus on the ones that are here.
Because we're always evolving as human beings. We're always evolving. Things are changing. People change. So, Greg, do you think it's okay sometimes just to say, you know, you've been a wonderful friend to me, but, you know, now I'm just moving on. Life is going in a different direction.
You know what? Because here's the thing. What's so great about that is they're probably feeling the same thing too. It's not a big surprise.
Yes.
And you get to, you know, there's a great saying, walk with grace, the grace of God.
Yep.
You get to thank someone for being in your life.
Right.
And it's great for what it was.
Yeah.
And we get to just move on. I don't believe in this harsh, boom, we're done.
Right.
I believe there's things that are undone.
Yeah.
And especially when it's spring fleeing and cleaning up.
Right.
I believe that we clean up relationships that are unfinished.
Yep.
Bless them and move on.
And move on. And that goes into number 2. Let go of the past.
Here's the great thing. My trainer, Brian, hi Brian, my trainer says this all the time when we talk about the past. He goes, it's back there. There's a reason why it's in the past. There's a reason why it's done.
Yeah.
if we focus here and focus here, we're losing right here, right now.
Right? Because
So-
we're too busy looking behind us.
And looking at maybe what if.
Yeah.
So bless the past. If you have a relationship that you're not finished with or a friendship that's not complete,
Yeah.
become complete with it.
Yeah.
So you can be open for all the greatness that is in front
It's
of
in
you.
front of you. That is wonderful advice.
Well, there's a great
Wonderful
one thing to
advice.
know, and maybe it connects to another one, is there's a reason why somebody's your ex.
Right. Right. So true.
There's a reason why it's done.
Yeah.
So,
So don't look behind you.
and also don't bring the ex into the present relationship because that just is a recipe for disaster and drama.
Very true. And you also talk about trust your gut. Trust that little voice.
We have that voice.
We do.
How many times, raise your hand, that we've had that voice and we haven't listened to that voice?
Yep.
And then we look back. And here's a great thing about that too is we don't have to immediately answer something, or if someone asks you out or somebody wants to end a friendship or whatever, it doesn't have to be, well, you know what, you did this, or yes, I'm gonna go. It can be, you know what, give me a moment, or I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not in my time, in God's time.
Yeah.
I believe that we get to really just pause long enough to make the right decision for ourselves. And I believe that we get answers from watching your show, from friends, from TV. If you don't know what to do, my great solution is do nothing for the moment.
That's a wonderful advice because
nothing.
you don't have to just act. Take your time, breathe.
And one thing my mom taught me is that you can't take back what you say.
Right, right. And I tell a lot of young ladies that about social media. Take a breath. If you feel like going off on something on social media, take a breath because you cannot take it back.
Or take a walk, take a
take-
moment.
yes,
And there's something too though, is our first thought is never the strongest thought at all times. So
Very true.
Instead of going the first thought, go, you know what, I'm gonna really sit with this. And maybe the 10th, 11th, or 12th thought is the best thought.
Yep.
It's such a quick fix society.
Yes.
So take a moment and pause. And there's a reason why there's things we wanna get rid of.
Yeah.
Really, and here's the one thing that's so important that I'm personally realizing is it's my life.
Yeah.
And it's your life, And we get to choose what we have in our lives.
Yeah, we do.
And who we want in our lives. You know, if a boy wants to go out with a boy and it's not working, then be kind, be a gentleman, and move on to something else. Same thing with, you know, couples and girl, whatever. It's a huge conversation.
But great advice, great
you.
advice. Don't force things.
No.
We were just talking about that, right? Don't, if it's not gonna happen, don't make it, don't force it. Some things are just left alone, better left alone.
Sometimes in life, have just one great moment with somebody.
Yeah.
And have that great moment.
Yeah.
We know if you and I were on a date, or if I was on a first date, and I am wanting to just throw up at how bored I am because I'm doing all the work, surprise, I know it's not the right connection. We know.
We do
We seriously
know.
know. And here's the thing too, is I don't believe in playing games.
Yep.
Have some integrity. If you go out on a date with somebody and maybe you think they like you a little bit, we all know what it is to overthink that thing. And oh my gosh, I hope they call, I hope they text. And it's that great scene from the movie with Vince Vaughn. I can't even think of the name.
Swingers?
Swinger. I thought you said Spires. I'm like, it's not Spires. Swingers. You know, the phone call thing. And all she had to do was go, hey, you know what? I'm not that into you.
Right.
The great
So
scene in the
true.
movie. I'm not that into you. It's just, we are so clear with what we do. We make our choices so easily. If we want to call somebody, we're going to. Now, if we know we don't want to see someone again, guys, especially to you, be a gentleman and go, hey, you know what? I think you're great, but this isn't for me. I appreciate it.
Like, thank you for your time. Coffee was great.
I appreciate it, but I just don't. And one thing too that's so important, you can't create a physical chemical reaction. You can't
Nope.
create chemistry. It's
Nope.
either there or it's not.
Again, don't force it.
Don't force it.
And this is, I love number 5. I love number 5. And this is so you, because you are just such a strong, beautiful person. Number 5 is get to know yourself. You know who you are, and I love that about you.
Well, thank you. I'm constantly evolving. You know, when I was thinking of the past for a minute when we were talking about it, I'm like, I don't know if I would want to go, I don't know if I was ready to go out with someone back there.
right.
And I don't know what that's going to look like yet. If I'm willing and open for me, I know if I'm good dating material. I know if I'm good friend material. If I have a question about my friendship, there's probably truth to that. If I think I'm doing something all by myself, there's probably truth to that. I'm not saying immediately react, yet just pay attention to who you are. We know when we make an authentic gesture. Me giving you that flower earlier was an authentic gesture. I don't think twice about it. Yet if there's a pause or a question or a manipulation, which we all do, I will then think twice about it. If we just stop long enough and take a few extra deep breaths every day, we will get to know ourselves a little bit more and really just have fun.
And don't you think that goes, Gregory, with self-love too?
Oh,
to know yourself is to love yourself.
Period. It goes back to what we were saying on the couch about the fat shaming, and you know, as I look at Josie's children and my nephews, I look at them as these beautiful boys that are learning, that are looking up to me to become the gentleman that my parents taught me to be.
Yes.
And if I can't love this, how can you love it?
So true. So true.
That was so RuPaul of me, wasn't it?
That was so wonderful. Gregory Zarian, it is always so wonderful to have you on because you are so wise way beyond your years. And
Don't roll your eyes, Josie.
I love, you know what? I don't know Josie, but I love her already because she
Of course you do.
I love you already, Josie.
Owen and Rory.
Oh,
5, 6, 7, 8 junk. I teach them inappropriate things so their mother can't get mad at me in front of them. But then I get a phone call, and let me show you my texting.
Oh, I'll have to look, Josie. I'm going to check it out. So Whitney Thore was on Steve Harvey, and the next day she was on Go Curvy. Nobody can dance like Whitney Thore. She makes me wanna shake it up. Let's have a look at this beautiful, inspirational girl. I am so proud and so honored to have the amazing Whitney Thore with me today, all the way from North Carolina. Hey, Whitney.
Hey.
How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm a little tired, but I'm doing really well. I've been up since 4:30, so this is my nap time.
Oh, wow. Can you tell us a little bit about the Talk Dirty to Me video?
The idea started about a year ago with the host of the radio program that I work for. His name is Jared, and he wanted to come up with something that would be popular or to go viral. That was always our big plan, and nothing quite worked. We had Screech from Saved by the Bell on the show once. That didn't go viral, and we were trying to find something to do. So he kind of thought that fat girls are popular on the internet, usually for negative reasons, and good music and dancing videos are popular. So he told me to put all that together and do my thing. So that's what I did.
Yeah, and you did your thing, because the thing that we have to talk about is you can dance. Where did that come from?
Well, thank you. I think that it either came from my mom or my dad. I can't say one or the other because they'll get mad at me, so I'll just say that it came from both.
Right? A little bit of both, Whitney.
But yeah, I've been dancing for my whole life. Well, I take that back. I started dancing when I was very young. You know, as soon as I could walk, I was dancing. But I ended up quitting dance when I was 18 years old when I went to college because I started to gain weight. I gained 100 pounds in one school year. And I failed out of my dance class because I couldn't stand to look at myself in the mirror. So I took a dance hiatus for almost 10 years.
Wow.
And then about 2 years ago, I started back.
Just an incredible. The thing that is so inspiring about you, Whitney, is you don't make any excuses. You just, you do it. You know, you say, I'm gonna dance.
That's the no excuses part. For a long time, I felt really sorry for myself. And I took a lot of criticism to heart. And I let that stifle me and limit me. So once I realized that I had to just do, it was from that I gained confidence. So I don't think you're going to see a lot of positive change in your life if you just wait for the confidence first. I think that that's a product of action.
Very, very well said, Whitney. How do you deal with the haters?
I think it's important that you pick your battles because there are ignorant people everywhere you turn.
Right.
And some people, you know, you can't change with a comeback or an explanation. They're set in their ways and they don't care. So I think first and foremost, the most that you can do is just to live your truth and to live your life and let people observe that. And I think if someone is open to having their mind changed, that's going to be the most powerful thing. So I believe in mostly ignoring it. But I do think that there's a time and a place where you have to stand your ground and make your rebuttal and show someone that they can't just walk all over you.
You do. I see you're wearing this gorgeous blouse. Can you like give us a little look? I love the color.
This is so cool.
You
Let me see if I
look
can,
gorgeous.
stand up
This
for you.
color on you is fantastic.
It's kind of asymmetrical. It feels so awesome. It was made actually especially for me, which is something that I don't know that's ever happened to me before. So it feels magnificent, and it's loose and flowy, which I love, especially because I am very active. You never know when I'm just gonna break out into a dance. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have something that's like non-restrictive, and I love the colors. I love it. I am totally like a leggings and a flowy top kind of girl, so this is right up my
love
alley.
it. And the wonderful thing is this is actually made by a really dear common friend of ours, which is the Purple Diva. And you look just gorgeous.
Thank you.
Whitney Thore, thank you so much, sweetheart, for coming on Go Curvy today. You inspire me so much that I might even bust a move for you. You never know.
That's one of my favorite things. I love to dance by myself, but the joy of dance is multiplied, you know, when you have partners. So
keep being you, keep doing your thing, and spreading the love. Whitney, thanks, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Roar! Are you feeling that inner animal coming out? Well, we know Tegan was, because Brittany did some leopard eyes on her. Yes, ladies, leopard on your eyes. Let's have a look. I gave a challenge to Brittany this week. I said, show us something wild, and you are not disappointing. And the wonderful thing Brittany's gonna do is she is gonna take you step by step on the beautiful Tegan to show us how to do this. What did you do? Wow!
Do you see this? I incorporated.
Can we get in close, guys, in here?
Definitely.
Isn't that amazing? I see some animal print.
You like that?
That is wild.
That is when you said
wild.
that was the total idea that I was going with.
Brittany, this is amazing.
Thank
Is this
you.
hard to do? Like, can we really do this at home?
It's actually a lot easier than you think it is. A lot easier. So it's really just drawing the patterns. You're gonna want to do. I did the smoky eye first. Before anything, you want to get this dark smoky. That's the first thing you always want to do is get the smoky eye first, because you can incorporate everything on top of that. So then I would do this smoky eye, then I would take a loose glitter and get it wet with a sugar water. So you're really taking a loose one and turning it into that metallic glitter instead of that loose glitter that falls off.
Right, because then it's not falling down on your cheeks.
Exactly. So I applied that only on the inner half of it.
Yep.
And then just incorporated with more golds around it. Beautiful. And then after I let all that set, because you want the glitter to dry, because if it doesn't dry, it's going to start chipping everywhere and falling on your face.
Right.
And you don't want that.
Right.
So definitely I even take a little, any type of eyeliner. You can use liquid or you can use a pencil.
And this is like a bigger eyeliner?
Yeah, this is actually, it's supposed to be made for a cat eye, but I actually like it. I don't know if you can see it. But it's a longer tip, and it's a lot easier just to draw patterns on.
So you actually drew this pattern?
I did.
Show us how you did that.
Okay. And then you just really take and you just want to like basically start, depending on how high you want it, just drawing the little shapes. It might look a little weird at first, but once you get a bunch of them together, you'll start seeing the look you want.
So you just start drawing like the animal pattern, like the leopard?
Yes.
Wow, Brittany, that is amazing.
And you're gonna have to go fill them in a couple times because you're gonna wanna do 3 different browns. You wanna do a darker brown first and then get lighter and lighter gradually.
Okay.
And then you're gonna also wanna put a little bit of shimmer inside just to make your eyes pop.
Just to pop.
Exactly, exactly. And then after, all I did was blend it a little bit, and that creates the eye.
That is absolutely amazing. Tegan, did you see yourself?
Yes.
Ooh, roar! Ooh, wow. That is amazing. I can see this like a fun night out.
Yes, totally, totally. And you can even be more creative with it. I've seen girls that do like half of their faces, like to do more of a fantasy makeup a little bit, add some rhinestones. It'll be a really, really cute idea.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I know you are very famous for your classic red lip.
Yes, yes.
Tell us what you did, because Tegan's look like a boom.
I did actually, it's more of a ruby red, and I mixed black eyeshadow with it to give it that little darker hint. So you want it to be more that 50s red, not so much of a bright red. And then I just had her blot. You do it probably like 4 or 5 times just so you get the color that you want. But always add eyeshadows to any lipstick. You can make any color you want.
Did you hear that, viewers? Add add eyeshadow to your lipsticks to custom make your colors.
Exactly.
Wow, beautiful.
And same thing with eyeshadows as well. You can mix eyeshadow for anything. If you have like clear liquid liner, you can make any kind of liner you want. You can make glitter liner. Same thing how instead of we did that, we can just take a liner and make a really cool glitter liner. That would be fun too.
Beautiful. And viewers, Brittany got this idea. I know that because I said, Brittany, give us something wild. She posted on Facebook and she asked you, the viewers, what you want to see. So make sure you find Brittany on Twitter or on Facebook and tell her what you want to see next week. This girl is up for the challenge because she is not disappointed yet.
No, I want to hear all the ideas, all of them.
So make sure that you find her. Tegan, roar. The Canadian farm girl does Hollywood TMZ style. Get on the bus with me.
They said we were going to see Brad Pitt. We have to see Brad Pitt.
Somebody better.
A movie. They're shooting a movie. Start.
Turn over here. Hey. I'm full of vomit.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
She's hot. She's new. She's new. She doesn't know better. She's talking to strangers. She's new. Awesome. Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful.
I'm so happy that your sitcom is the #1 rated show on Cinemax. Great. Yes, very good.
Beverly Hillbillies. Ellie Mae. We're on Rodeo Drive.
Okay, so this is the Harry Winston jewelry.
There's the Beverly Wilshire from Pretty Woman. Where's Richard Gere? And that's where Brad Wyman's office was. Brad!
Hey! Come on, oh, we got some tourists. Look, we got a bachelor. What are you doing? Look at this. Okay. All right.
Hey! We got one friendly!
Who is looking for a man? You're not here with anyone. No?
I have a dog.
You have a dog. Okay. All right. Too bad for you. Just more for me, okay? Because in happy hour, I might come back here. I'm looking for a man. Sherry, friendliest person from Canada on the TMZ tour. Tell me the name of the guy with the dreadlocks on our show. Name? Oh, go ahead.
Charles!
She's got it! Canada got it! Yes! Sherry, congratulations. This is your t-shirt.
Well, that's
Awesome! Let's give it up. That was awesome.
What's going on?
Oh, wow!
Helicopter?
Silver
Star?
I can tell you're new to Hollywood. You're still smiling, you're still bubbly, you're still happy. Oh yeah, let me see you in about a year and a half. You're gonna be all angry like the pig, you'll be honking your horn out. Good luck to you out here. Seriously, guys, in a year she's gonna be tweeting us. Life sucks. Yeah, good luck to you. I hope you can keep that happy demeanor out here, seriously, because you know.
We just went off the tours. We didn't see any celebrities, but Brad Pitt, I'm still looking for you. Let's see. Christopher Styles has put avocado in someone's hair. He's shaved the head of one of our crew members. He gave Andy highlights. He made Jeff look like Katie Couric. Christopher Styles, payback is up.
The other side.
Something special for you, my love.
I can tell already what's going on here, viewers.
So
I'm holding him.
So we've all known about like the avocado that I've had in my hair and I've had to shower afterwards.
Yes, we all know.
So we just want to make sure that Christopher gets the same treatment because he deserves it.
That's right. I deserve the immaculate
He
skin.
deserves
Yeah.
a nice shaving
I'm
scrub.
open to this. Here we go.
And this is specially made by Sherry.
I made this
Oh,
just for
Sherry, I owe you.
So this one here is perfect for like right up here.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Rub it in,
oh
rub
my
it in,
God.
rub it in. That
this
way
is-
he gets a nice little facial.
Oh, sexual chocolate.
We're giving him a treatment. Brittany, here, you want to help on this side too?
Oh,
I think Christopher really needs this.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God, you guys.
And it helps, exfoliate your skin, definitely, and a little bit on your lips.
Yes, more.
So let's
Yes.
Isn't it a good sugar scrub for your hair?
For your hair
Oh.
too.
Yes,
Take
let's
my
do his
clothes
hair.
off. Oh, Matt, I owe you.
Thank you so much for joining us for the best of Go Curvy today. We will be back live next week. But until then, please remember you're smart, you're beautiful, you are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go curvy.
Don't change a thing, just let yourself be free. Oh, I'm so proud to be. True beauty has no boundaries.